here in Johannesburg, the same vigil is currently being observed for journalists that were murdered in the Gaza-Israel conflict. And our reporter, Kailihle Khumalo, is in Newtown. Kaya, what is happening on the ground there in Newtown?
Well, that's right, Alicia. A very poignant moment as the South African journalists are seizing this opportunity to reflect and really paying homage to some of their counterparts who perished in this very horrendous conflict that's currently underway in Gaza Strip. So we do expect quite a number of journalists to converge here at Mary Fitzgerald, as we know that the vigil will start exactly at 6 p.m. But joining us now is one of the organizers, Deshnee, of course a journalist herself. So Deshnee, I mean, quite a very horrific scenes that you have seen in Gaza, and journalists not spared, and also really paying a very, very heavy price here.
I think we're also seeing a problem with journalists being attacked around the world, in fact. So we are also, paying homage also to our colleagues in Sudan, and to the Democratic Republic of Congo, and anyone really who is affected. However, as we know, the journalists who are being killed in Palestine, it is unprecedented. It is numbers that we actually cannot, deal with. We made some posters, and, the idea of writing 83 names on 4 posters just got so overwhelming. So it was quite difficult for us.
And let's look at the significance of this. I mean, it's quite symbolic that you have such a very poignantly moving occasion to really just make sure that they are immortalized, but also reflecting on the dangers that the journalists are facing in Gaza in particular.
Yeah, I mean, this is a poignant moment because around the world we're not really seeing many people speaking out for the journalists in Gaza. We did see AFP, come out asking, for their colleagues to come back safely, but really just paying homage specifically to the journalists who are there and are fighting and are actually being targeted, as we know, as they've told us. So we really want to give them that moment to be able to know that we are with them, we are behind them, and yeah, we have them in our thoughts.
And just before I let you go, Deshnee, all of this comes in the wake of the ruling that we saw on Friday, a very scathing ruling in terms of what's currently happening there. Maybe just before I let you go, what are you hoping to achieve out of this? I mean, obviously the cessation of hostilities, that's quite important.
Yeah, I mean, in our statement of intent, we do talk about, an immediate ceasefire, but we also know that we have to move step by step to be able to achieve the things we want to achieve. So for now, what we're trying to hope for is that people will see that we're highlighting the plight of people in journalists, particularly in Palestine, and we're able to actually take that conversation forward and how we protect our colleagues all around the world.
All right. Deshnee, thank you so much indeed for your time. So, Alicia, that's one of the organizers here really just telling us about what is likely to happen during the course of the night.